Yo! I've been working OT, trying to pop a lot of perks, just so I don't go to sleep. I've been working hard, I ain't been asleep in weeks. Niggas trying to follow me until I'm overseas. We locked in. Fourth Coast Music Podcast. Money on the floor, you already know me. Get your turkey chicken to my fucking toes, please. We locked in, we locked in, we locked in. Where the fuck you been, bitch? You know you owe me. Going on my drugs, bitch. You know this shit ain't free. Can't even be mad, cause I know that bitch is free. I'm front of free, too, but I know that bitch is tap in. I tell you how it is, I ain't really trying to preach. Share the live, like the live. My finger clip though, gotta check a post. Share the page, like the page. I ain't trying to go sleep. I've been working OT, trying to pop a lot of perks, just so I don't go to sleep. I've been working hard, I ain't been asleep in weeks. Niggas trying to follow me until I'm overseas. Working OT. I've been working OT. I've been getting money, niggas, since '03. Now I keep up all these bitches on it. I don't fuck with niggas, cause these niggas on it. Y'all don't talk too much, I gotta keep it low key. Why you asking all this question, nigga, you the police. I ain't no killer, but got niggas that'll really get on touch. Yeah, she fucking off my name and really gotta pay the fuck. Then I say this shit, you got some hoes, I tell them pretty much. Niggas knowing where to find me, you just gotta get in touch. All I do is wanna let them know I can get enough. Yeah, he said that he against her, but you know I caught his bluff. OT, I've been working OT, trying to fuck a lot of push, just so I don't go to sleep. I've been working hard, I ain't been locked in. Niggas trying to follow me until I'm overseas. Working OT, bitch, I'm always gon' eat. Money in my fucking mind, bitch, that's every week. Always gon' fuck a grind, bitch, I'm not for the week. All this money on me, bitch, is really heavy. Gotta feed the fucking kids, it's my own goal. Make it out this rapper shit, bitch, I'm on my own. Gotta stay fucking focused and always strong. Was down to my dick for so long. Making right decisions is the only way. Never let fucking snakes eat off my plate. Getting up so fucking early to make this pay. One day take it will be a fucking name. OT, I've been working OT, trying to pop a lot of perks just so I don't go to sleep. I've been working hard, I ain't been asleep in weeks. Niggas trying to follow me until I'm overseas. Working OT. He said he cash me, he gon' do something, he keep trying. These niggas ain't not, these niggas bitches and they ain't lying. I be single out, fuck a pop, nigga, I can still drive. My niggas say slide, then I'ma slide, nigga, we outside. Be on the down, get your ass blue back. Talk my niggas keep quiet, sit back, we gon' handle that. Get the bag on in an hour, that's covering. I be outside with the pole, I don't never let. No more, no more, no more, no more. Hey, we locked in. My nigga told me keep it pushing, ain't no reason to give up. If you fall, just get up, save your tears, nigga. Only from here is up, I got lost and got stuck. I'ma drop a land truck just to go fuck it up. Hit the road, yeah, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. I'm on the road, yeah. I probably won't come back no more. I might hit the road and fuck around and never come back. Coming out high and slinging 30, just moving like crack. I keep it burning, popping jelly, shit got me swerving the scat. Say you got 7 in this burn, but what's the world on my side? I love that road, yeah. That's how I make my plans, my plans, my plans, my plans. I love the road, yeah. That's how I make these plans. And another nigga hood, some another nigga circus. I ain't Christian off from there, nigga. I ain't never been no fun. Put the extension on the bitch, that bitch was kicking out, son. I only hit the bitch for 3 minutes, but she claiming that she love me. Told the bitch hit the road. I'm so fucking bold, got my hands in every fucking thing like a 2-year-old. Stuff the bitch with wheels to make her back, that's what I do to her. Right pocket hold the step and the left pocket hold the stupid road. Biggie ain't official, bitch, we really get shit done. We them niggas ride with switches on them Glocks under the sun. We used to jump a lot of niggas, we ain't in the 101. Touching my yacht in 308, this bitch to rip a nigga lung. If you my baby, knock you down, get a couple more, you on his way. And if we really want him gone, we get the drop and then we late. We on the hit, we kill this bitch, we bug on send the pay. Better duck cause one he said this shit in. Fourth Coast Music Podcast. Fourth Coast Music Podcast. We locked in, man. We locked in, man. I appreciate everybody who tapped in with me. I appreciate everybody who shared the live. I appreciate all the sponsors, man. Shout out to Fourth Coast Music Podcast, Fourth Coast Music Syndicate. Shout out to Kamachi Productions. Shout out to Meets Go TV. Shout out 1804 Show. Shout out Fresh Talk. Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody who's doing it. Shout out everybody who's trying to get it. I fuck with everybody, man. Today, man, I'm just trying to really just
tap in, man. Let everybody know, man, what's really been going on, man. You know, like I say, sometimes you need to follow your own path. Sometimes you need to do your own thing, man. Most people don't understand it's okay to do your own thing, but as we get more in depth into the show today, I'm a pretty much let y'all know it's okay to be by yourself, man. Because in our city right now, I'm gonna just speak on Saginaw right now. For those of you who just tapped in for the first time, my name Two-Way Tate, Fourth Coast Music Podcast CEO. You hear me? I'm doing it all by me, by myself. You get me? So I'm just trying to, I'm trying to be humble about the situation, but I'm just still trying to get my point across to everybody. Uh, for the most part, people feel like if you if you're teamed up, I ain't even gonna say teamed up. Some people call it teamed up, but some people just call it like just working with others, man. It depends on how you look at it. It's all about your perspective of the whole situation. That's all right. You feel me? Because everybody needs somebody, and everybody gotta have the how can I put it? The right resources. Sometimes you can't provide the right resources for yourself. Sometimes you can't provide the right resources for yourself. You feel me? So you got to reach out to other people, and it's alright to do that. Don't let nobody make you feel like, man, he just trying to see what I got going on, man. He trying to see if 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 this gonna work, man. That shit lame, man. I'm gonna just tell y'all that off the bell. Oh, that's the first thing I'm gonna say, man. That shit lame. It's alright to help somebody. It's alright to be a part of something, and you ain't always got to be the boss of that. But like I said, man, we gonna get more in depth. We gonna get more in depth. But right now, for y'all, we locked in live from the corner, man. Shout out for sale. The coldest. Lock in with folk, man. He live from the corner. Hey. I swear this shit too easy. I'm coming for the throne, but shit they didn't want to believe me. Every time I get a new block, only time you see me cheesing. Listen when I'm gon' speak it. You say that you gon' do some shit, then why that nigga breathing? I ain't satisfied till you believe it. Poppin' shit, cause he won't think it. You lying, you ain't really on that shit, go by your word. Hate when motherfuckers always going by shit that they heard. That shouldn't be facts. He ain't on that in his raps, but shit in person, it's a ad. These niggas they steppin', left the crib without your weapon. Nigga, you naked, me and my girl rolling blunts all day. We vibing laid up naked. She my phone like who you texting. Run a block, yeah, it's gon' bless him. Talking down and I'ma check it. I'ma keep squeezing on it till that nigga leaking. I ain't know that for no reason. He gave me a reason. Oh God. Mama praying angels round me, but I be with demons. If you hear me say aye, oh God, I really mean it. I'ma keep squeezing on it till that nigga leaking. I ain't know that for no reason. He gave me a reason. Oh God. Mama praying angels round me, but I be with demons. If you hear me say aye, oh God, I really mean it. Man, that was the coldest live from the corner. Like I said, y'all tap in with For Sale, man. He live from the corner every week, man. He got new deals going on. He got new promotions. He doing it for us, man. Like I said, it's all right to team up with somebody. You see how I just ran a little promo for my man? That's one of the first people to put me on. It's all right to be all right with somebody. Hey, but y'all know what though? Some people feel like you gonna steal a shine. You not no star if you feel like you gonna let somebody steal your shine. If you can't hold it down by yourself, how the fuck is you gonna hold it down on somebody else? You know what I mean? So that's something within yourself, man. And when I say, and like I say, you gotta stay on your own path. Only you know what your path is. Can't nobody tell you what your path is. You might fuck around and be an artist and end up having to be a producer. You feel me? An engineer. You might fuck around and have to be a cameraman. You might fuck around and have to, you know what I mean? Be on the back end to where motherfuckers gotta come to you for the shows. You know what I mean? Most people don't understand that though. Most people don't understand it take really a community. And everybody always talk about we should be with this person, we should be with that person. But if everybody stop being so biased, if everybody stop holding on to what ain't, and possibly look at what could be, we actually could be something somewhere. I'm speaking on the city, y'all. For those who just like tapped in, man, I'm talking about staying on your own path. It's all right to stay on your own path, but it's also all right to team up with other people, man. You never know where they could put you, what type of position they could put you in. You know what I mean? Like some people don't understand. Like position is everything in war, in school, whatever, however you looking at it, man. Your position is everything, man. And don't trick yourself out of position because you feel like you don't deserve to be there. You know what I mean? Most people did that. I know a lot of people that done that. I know a lot of people that should be in better spaces, but really don't know how to get in that better space because they let somebody deter them off they path. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, it come down to you. It's all right to reach out. It's all right to say, I got it, I got it, I got it. But shit, what about when you don't got it? What about when you need somebody? I'm gonna keep saying that. What about when you need somebody? Because I've run into a couple situations. Like I'm gonna speak personally right now. Last couple months, I've run into a lot of situations to where people was just hoping that I fail. You know what I mean? People secretly hoping that I fuck up. You know what I mean? Certain people know me for certain things, other people know me for other things, but for those who really know me. You feel me? So it's certain shit that I'm human, so I get triggered by certain shit. You know what I mean? Certain stuff trigger me because I feel like people shouldn't do certain stuff or say certain stuff, but everybody grown, so everybody have the right to say whatever they want to say. You know what I mean? So saying that, I feel like I have the right to say what I want to say, but the way I say things, I really can't. How could you say I don't know how to sugarcoat it? So if I feel like you on some odd stuff, I ain't even gonna say no bullshit because sometimes when we think bullshit ain't really bullshit, it's just we don't understand what they doing. You know what I mean? So if I feel like somebody on something odd, I voice my opinion. You know what I mean? And I recently came into a situation to where a person thought I was really targeting them, but I'm just gonna keep it real. In a sense, I was. In a sense, I was. In a sense, I was. Because come on now, let's be fair. Let's be fair. Certain shit people do just to get a reaction out of certain people, just to see who gonna say something. And I'm one of them people that's gonna be like, okay, I say it. Nobody else want to say it. I say it. Some people agree with me, some people didn't. But see, at the end of the day, it all came down to opinions. Now, I tell y'all that story because I also had an agreement with somebody else. You know what I mean? And due to the relationship that they have, that canceled everything me and the other individual had going on. So if I and me knowing the history that me and this other person had together, I should have just stayed in my lane anyways. I should have just not bothered with that and spoke from a distance, did my things from a distance. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Staying away sometimes, but the bigger picture of it all is I lost my opportunity. This opportunity was gonna set the tone for not only my podcast platform, but it also is gonna set the tone for me as an artist, my other artists that I manage. You know what I mean? So if I just would have stayed on my path, my own path, and worried about myself and worried about the success that I can bring for myself, none of that. I feel like none of that would have ever happened. You know what I mean? But you know, shit happens. Life goes on. We get better. Fourth Coast Music Podcast. We locked in. We locked in. Fourth Coast Music Podcast, man. Y'all stay in with me, man. Shut the live. Like the live. Straight up off the county. She say your ass fake. If she got it off the body. Niggas in the way gon' pay my bro to catch the body. Niggas better pay me cause I don't take whole shit lightly. This bitch think she playing fuck my ass, I gotta slice her. It's fucked up, call myself, I damn near like that. You cool and shorty too, get proof for all I damn near try. I'm moved, got a little play on the floor and they take mileage. Her school, they see me there so much they think a nigga in college. You move, see it back, no then well you don't know nobody. It's food, I bring this shit to your city and break your body. Hi, yo, Rhea, ain't going up, you a fuck up. Yo, bitch and fucking suckers for a bottle, you a dumb one. I got 2 clips and some tape, this a nunchuck. These little niggas in a race like it's fun run. At my own pace.
Realize a lot after that nut bust. Realize the time I gotta bust up. Realize my nigga, what up? My nigga, what up? I can't let no pussy shit around me. I was catching rack plays straight up out the county. Say your ass fake, and she got it off the body. Niggas in the way gon' pay my bro to catch the body. Niggas better pay me, cause I don't take whole shit lightly. This bitch think she playin', fuck my ass, I got a splicer. It's fucked up, call myself, I damn near like that. You cool and shorty too, get both of y'all, I damn near tried it.
Fourth Coast Music Podcast. Fourth Coast Music Podcast. We locked in. Shout out Yes Ortez. Shout out Fossil. Shout out to SAG, man. I want to give a quick shout out, man. I want to give another shout out, man, to Flint, Michigan. Shout out Flint, Michigan. Shout out Vets Club. They rocked that bitch last night, man. Banged Up was in the building. Heard it was a fantastic show, man. Shout out Bob. Shout out Big Baby, man. Shout out the city. We go keep it going for Plus Music Podcast. Y'all stay locked in with us, man. Share the live, like the live, man. We appreciate y'all. Shout out Peasy. Shout out No Love.
Been a while since I changed snatch. Yeah, I left the hood for the birds, but I came back. Who the fuck been flying them out and driving all them things back? Wouldn't have been busting down and bringing all the change back. Hard to stay loyal when I ain't been loyal, but I remain that. Paid all my lawyers in advance just in case one came back. How you get money and spend the money on the same pack? Nigga like boy, you don't even know the fuck they laying at. No little fucking they hoes and got their kids trying to claim it. Throwing that fire false flag, bitch, we a kid trying to bang that. He sent his wool to the store, but he got killed before he came back. Another bitch in the box, now how the hell he gonna explain that? He did respect the hottest on the fire, they got him painted. Say my name out loud, cause they'll spin through where you hang. Spit from the heart in the boot, but the streets where I release my pain at. If it's up, just know I ain't the one to do the chit chat. Feel bad for these rapping ass niggas claiming they with that. I laugh, I know I'm blessed, I ain't doing, gotta get my lick. They blow at me, I'ma send them up, it ain't no way they can prevent that. That on merch, I was gonna step on the little boys, and I meant that. Every spot I laid on, every block I heard about, I bent that. Can't rent from Enterprise, cause every car I get, I tint that. Caught a nigga by surprise, sitting in the car and left him in there. Uptown, L Black, murder gang, bitch, you know we been there. Yeah. Worst thing a bitch ever did was give up on me. Niggas ain't did shit to me, but switch up on me. Wonder why the OGs call me the bitch. How about I'm feeling do a walk through the hood like I'm rich. I feel like John Wick sliding through this bitch with that blick on. I might run a nigga down, hope the switch don't glitch up. I feel like Craig Daddy run around this bitch with that shit. How about I'm feeling do a walk through your hood like I'm rich on me. Worst thing a bitch ever did was give up on me. Niggas ain't did shit to me, but switch up on me. Wonder why the OGs call me the bitch. How about I'm feeling do a walk through the hood
like I'm rich, homie.
Like I'm rich, I feel like John Wick flying through this bitch with that blick on. I might run a nigga down, hope the switch don't glitch up. I feel like Craig Daddy run around this bitch with that shit on. I feel do a walk through your hood like I'm rich, homie. I feel like Craig Daddy run around this bitch with that shit on. I feel do a walk through your hood like I'm rich, homie.
Imagine you working real hard, right? Imagine you working real hard and you make one bad statement, right? So imagine you working real hard, you make one bad statement, and then everything you work will go wrong. That's what not minding your business get you. That's what you not understanding like you should do shit yourself get you. You know what I mean? I ain't saying that happened to me, but it happened a lot of times to people. You feel me? People just be on it doing their thing, working how they working, shit going good, and then boom, you let 1-2 people in and let them know what you got going on, and it's over. I never understood what made people hate success. You know what I mean? I never understood what made people wanna hate you because you successful. Like all you gotta do is work as hard as me or harder than me. Nobody really can't work as hard as you on what you got going on. You know what I mean? Because only you know where you're going with it. Only you know how far you want to take it. Staying on your own path can get you a long way. Outsource all the time. Outsourcing is key. For those who don't know what outsourcing is, man, outsourcing is just connected, man. Build your contacts, they told me. When I was 17, from 17 years old to 19, 20 years old, I did security. A lot of y'all know I did security at the clubs, and I was involved in a lot of the clubs in Bay City, Flint, up in Saginaw, French Quarters, whatever. You know what I mean? So I've been involved with this shit. But one thing that my big bro told me, Boss told me, Big Baby told me, they told me, like, understand what you're doing. Understand everybody ain't gonna like you. Understand everybody ain't gonna see your vision. But you have to understand what they was telling me. I have to understand is don't burn every bridge. I'm a little high, y'all, so bear with me. You know how your mind be everywhere when you be high, man. You feel me? Don't let nobody let you burn your bridge. It took me till I was 27 years old to understand what they were talking about. You know what I mean? It took me a long time to understand, like, so they talking about don't burn the bridge. If nigga don't like me, fuck him. That's just me. That's how I am. That was my temperament on shit. That's how I approach situations. When I was younger, that's how I approached a lot of situations on the fuck it tip. It is what it is. However they want to do it. I'm talking to the young entrepreneurs, 35 and under. We gotta quit playing, y'all. We gotta realize what we doing is for us and not for everybody else. You can't care about. I ain't saying don't care about what people got. You know what I mean? What people think about you or what people saying about you or don't help nobody. I ain't saying that. I never say that. That's then you being selfish with your gifts and God can take that away from you. You know what I mean? But don't think you just go fuck somebody over or don't think you go team up with the next motherfuckers that's behind. You know what I mean? It's a lot of motherfuckers. It's a lot of motherfuckers that got off their path because they couldn't. They felt like they couldn't fulfill their dream. It's a lot of motherfuckers upset with the next motherfucker because they decided to give up. You know what I mean? You always hear niggas at the stove. You always hear niggas at the stove or in your neighborhood or at your family gathering. Man, I remember I used to be. Man, I used to be. This used to. I remember I could. Niggas used to. Man, I remember back in. That's cool. Don't let that be you. Don't let that be you because you stepped in somebody else's lane. Don't let that be you because you felt like you couldn't really grasp on what you was doing. But now you gotta ride a nigga coattail. Now you a bandwagoner. But if a person, I ain't even gonna say a nigga, because a nigga is a person without understanding. You know what I'm saying? So if a person doing something that you think gonna work, not they got every right to be like, oh, he just jumped on because I'm doing, you know what I mean? Which is lame in all actuality. Well, you could have just been yourself and did what you did. Fourth Coast Music Podcast, man. We locked in, man. Make sure y'all like, share the live, man. Follow us on YouTube. I mean, my fault. Add us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Add us on Facebook.
Like you need to come.
Sorry, this shit crazy because the more you think about it, the more you be like, damn, this shit for real. But you gotta stay on your own path. Mind your own business. Everything ain't got to do with you. Feel what I'm saying? Fourth Coast Music Podcast. We locked in.
I got Thompson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson. I got Dolphinson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson. I got Dolphinson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson. I got Dolphinson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson. Can't put that door down, so I'm shooting that veterinarian. I put a one up on that door, that fool. I saw them touching, but I told them it was delicate. Cause his feet slipping on that play, I intercepted it. I saw the law ticket for the game, I gave him a nosebleed. He keep that powder to his nose like it smell good. Got a stripper full, ball inserted in the face. I used to move the 3 for 10s off the next day. I been having shit to sell back with tall teeth. He flexing with the plug money, bitches all me. I'm counting dirty monies with my hands clean. I ain't looking for them hoes, I'm searching for them fiends. Cause I got Dolphinson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson. I got Dolphinson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson. I got Dolphinson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson. I got Dolphinson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson. They call me never, we ain't give fucks. I'm making money off that door like it's a shit suit. And feeling like the only season we got for the food. My hand touch my face in the Maybelline. I thumb through that paper like a magazine. Trying to pull up like I came from college. Double up on that girl's cut up Tina Turner. I got the junkie sticking that ice back. I mix the soda with the powder, look like cake batter. I got whip, I got drop bag, I got different flavors. I mix the soda with the powder, look like cake batter. I got whip, I got drop bag, I got different flavors. I got Dolphinson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson. I got Dolphinson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson. I got Dolphinson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson. I got Dolphinson, I got Robinson, I got Harbison, might even got a Robinson.
Fourth Coast Music Podcast, we locked in, man. I ain't want to get on here for too long today. I just wanted to get on and just express that to everybody. Stay on your own path. Know your own goals. Know where you trying to go. Because if you don't, you're going to get lost in the sauce. And once you lost, shit, you might fuck around and be making Alfredo. You was trying to make spaghetti in the beginning. All that shit add up, man. All that shit, man, I'm telling you, all that shit play a part. As long as you stay to yourself, not even stay to yourself, stay true to yourself. Don't let nobody else's morals be yours. Don't let nobody understanding be your understanding. Just make sure the whole way you going, the whole time you rocking, it's authentic. Everything you do gotta be authentic. Don't let it seem like it's the next man's move. Don't move because the next man move. Because now you was working. So did you start doing the shit to be a worker, or did you start the shit to be a boss? Shit don't add up. We locked in.
I ain't got time to be tired. Murder for hire for most wanted. Posting on me, posting on the flyer. Frank got 500, told him meet me right at my fires. But while I'm here, let me run and get tired. Some diapers, I ain't going back and forth with you once you wipers. You say you want to shot, see why I think my partner shot stars. Dope day, let her take a perk in the fire. New York kicks, belt, hat, back, and line. I've been saying lay off on the dress that you moody. Got caught with a bought another one we groovy. I had to slow it down. I'm moving in the news. You say I'm back in booze. You give me the hair, you keep the cool. You wanna kill it, give me 400, give him 2G. But you kill me, winning around like it's so. You know steady blowing good gas. Excuse me, 7 chickens dripping around. Sauce spinning blue cheese. Hope you come to see me. And my sleeping make my day, man. I be like, just come back home with me, shit like I came from the run. From my demons, but it's better if I stay with a small white town serving white people that ain't flat. I try to stay away from songs like this and make my mood time. Shoot on the wrong fingers and got I'm done, it's a flu game. Actually don't work out in my forever selling coke. Ain't trying to kill you, but no jury. So I'd rather know where no name. Time to be tired. Murder for hire from most wanted. Posting on me, posted on the flyer. My finger got 500, told them meet me right at my fires. But while I'm here, let me run and get like some diapers. I ain't going back and forth with you. You waste your wipers. You say you want me, I see why I think my partner shot stories. Dope day.